So, just going to show you how to install your ignition coil on your engine. There's a couple guys asking about this, and well, it's just a lot easier to show you than try and explain it with words. So, first of all, there's going to be this black spacer cap. It looks kind of like a cap shaped. There's going to be an indent on this side. You're going to want to install it on the coil mount on your head, just like that. There's going to be two of them, one going here and here, but I don't have my other one, but that's okay. So, since I'm not going to be using that black spacer, I have this made by Overkill Concepts, I believe it is. Probably one of the best $15 I've ever spent, because it stays on here and there's no chance of it falling down behind your flywheel like those black ones can do, and that is not fun to get out. So after this, you're going to want to take your coil and your stop button leads. Mine has an extra wire coming out because I'm using a kill switch, but when you're looking at here, the left side is going to be positive right here, and the negative side is going to be over here. Although it really doesn't matter which side you install them on. Now, these are very delicate and thin, so you want to be careful not to bend them or anything. But you also want to make sure get a nice solid firm connection. Now that that's done, rotate your flywheel so the magnet is not under where the coil is going to go, because it's when you're just lining it up, it'll make it a lot easier not to have that magnet pulling on it. So you're going to just line it up like this. Don't worry about where it is really. You just install your screws, and you're going to want to tighten them up so it's almost tight, but the coil's still loose. The reason for this is you're gonna, when you install the paper, when you have to set the thickness, you're gonna want this to be able to move easily. Just like this, almost tight. I have some HPI packaging cardboard thing, got on a part I bought, but business card will work just the same. You're gonna lift your coil up and slide this under both parts. Make sure it's fully on, and then you're gonna rotate your flywheel so the magnet's under it. Trust me, you'll feel when it is. And then just to be sure, you're gonna apply pressure and then tighten up your screws. You want to make sure they're fairly snug, but you don't want to really crank on them because it is just an aluminum head, and if you strip it out, you're gonna have to buy yourself a new head. But if that's your thing, that's okay too. Now, just pull it out. Sometimes it's a little hard to get out, but you can just solve that by rotating your flywheel and it will come out. Just install your fan cover and you should be going right away.